Hi, Thomas Jefferson here. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He doesn't look like Jefferson. Well, keep in mind, I've been dead for 184 years. I'm standing in front of an 18th century ironmaster's mansion in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. 200 years ago, I danced on its ballroom floor. Now I'm back to dance on your heads for allowing your federal government to grow wildly out of control. Tell me, is anyone still reading the Constitution these days? By the looks of things, your politicians have trampled all over it, so maybe it's illegible now. But surely you made copies. Why did you permit your government to spend America into oblivion? You were unauthorized to saddle posterity with your debts. You were morally bound to pay them yourselves. Deficit spending by your politicians on both sides of the aisle, politicians who promised you more and more goodies in exchange for your vote, has brought America to the brink of financial ruin. And yet they continue to make promises they cannot possibly pay for, and you continue to vote for them. Educate yourself now. You have no time to waste. If you think you can remain ignorant of your Constitution and Bill of Rights and still keep your freedoms, you expect what never was and never will be. Only your self-education and vigilance can protect you from the evils of misgovernment. Do you even know the purpose of your Constitution? Your current president complains that it is a document of negative liberties because it spells out what government cannot do for you. Damn straight, that is its primary purpose: to keep government power in check. Your politicians must be bound by the chains of the Constitution. Progressives among you claim the Constitution is a living, breathing document meant to change with the times. Horse snot. Times change, yes. Fashions change, technologies change, the pace of life changes, everything changes. But for one thing, human nature, that never changes. That remains fixed, which is why your Constitution must remain a fixed document. Your founding fathers were flawed human beings, just like you. But we were students of history and of human nature. We understood that it is the nature of government, it is the natural progression of government to grow and grow, bloated, inefficient, corrupt, intrusive, oppressive, and eventually tyrannical. Newsflash for you. You've already traveled a long way down that road, the road to tyranny. Trust me, you will not like your final destination. And your time to get off that road is running out. I look at America today, and frankly, I'm appalled by what you've allowed to happen here. When I wrote the Declaration of Independence, when Madison wrote the Constitution, we trusted our fellow citizens and future generations of Americans to govern themselves responsibly. What I see now is a spreading entitlement mentality, a growing dependency class, a nation teeming with victims. Victims of the tobacco industry, the fast food industry, victims of an uncaring society, of the evil rich, victims of poverty, as if poverty were a congenital trait, like blue eyes, freckles, something you could never rise above. Choosing to play the victim in life is just another way of saying, the dog ate my homework. Don't get me wrong. I realize some Americans face tough challenges in life, high hurdles to get over, but that has always been so. What's the best advice to give to someone who is struggling to stay afloat? Sink or swim? No. How about this? If I can swim, you can swim too. Here's how you do it. You see, no amount of commiseration or compassion alone ever helped anyone. The most powerful message you can give to another human being is, I believe in you. Generally speaking, people will either live up to or down to your expectations of them. I believe in you is no simplistic statement. It's a powerful statement of compassion to help people realize the vast potential they possess to rise above their circumstances, to better themselves. That is a true act of kindness. To hold people accountable for their choices in life is to give them dignity, respect. To expect the best from people is to show them love. We can teach people to swim. We cannot swim for them. Please educate yourself. Take personal responsibility for your life, for all of your life choices, and for the survival of your republic. Call upon your friends and neighbors to do the same. Know who you are. Know where you came from. Know that government is never the solution to your problems. You are. Your founding fathers believed in the power of the individual. We believed in you. We still do. Oh, one more thing. About the $2 bill. Thank you. It was a thoughtful gesture, and I was deeply touched by it, but please ditch the idea permanently. It was really more of a nuisance than anything else. Besides, I'm happy just being on the nickel.